Hello ladies, it is actually the Monday before Christmas. I just finished my birthday box opening from Saida, and if you watched that video, which will probably be like a week or so ago now by the time I air this, the chocolate lava cake truffles, I had to eat one as soon as I was done. Anyway, as you can see, this is a blanket reveal, but this is a very, very special baby. I'm going to quickly tell you the backstory on this. When I first started reborning, I started looking for a kit that would resemble me as a baby. My mother's also a doll collector. She mainly collects porcelain dolls, but I thought it would be really fun to have a baby that resembled me. So this is my hospital photo here. And it's so funny, my brother used to tease me. I thought that was a record. And when I asked my mom, was there a record laying there? So my brother used to tell me that, yeah, they used to lay you on the record player and spin you. I don't know why, but he did. Anyway, so I was looking, the closest kit I had come to was Miracle. I needed very expressive hands. I loved my hands open. I had a round face, a wide nose. I can't really tell there, but I had quite full lips, kind of peaky little squinty eyes, little hair. But then this is me at a week and a half. I think I've shown this photo before, all stretched out. That is actually the outfit my mom made for me to come home from the hospital in. And she's told me many times that the nurses were so amazed. They kept bringing all the other nurses in the room because it actually fit. Because back then, newborn clothes didn't really fit newborns, and so babies would go home in swimming clothes, but she happened to make this knit outfit that fit me perfectly. And so here I am at, I believe it says, 1.5 weeks. That's me at a week and a half at home. And again, round face. So I had been trying. Miracle was the closest I came, but her face just wasn't the right fit, but she had the expressive hands and stuff. And, I was never part of her pre-order or anything. I believe that kit came out after I was reborning, but I wasn't really pre-ordering then, or I did, for whatever reason I didn't. But anyway, but it just wasn't right. And so a couple months ago on Facebook, it was actually in one of the ethnic Facebook pages, a woman posted a photo and showed that she just got it from an artist and how much it resembled her daughter. But as soon as I saw the kit, I'm like, that's the kit. That's the kit I need to make. So I, complimented her doll and asked her if she could tell me the kit, which normally I don't do that. I will try to research, but I did. I tried finding that kit just based on the image and couldn't. So she was kind enough to tell me the kit, but she also told me it was sold out and very hard to find. Well, God is so good. He knows the desires of our hearts even before we do sometimes. And I immediately went and looked on eBay and Etsy, and they each had one listed for not much more than the original cost of the kit. I went with one over the other because one of them was missing the belly plate. Not that my mother needs or wants a belly plate, but because the original kit came with one, it wasn't an add-on. To me, I wanted the whole kit together. So anyway, so it is the Cassia kit by Sylvia Manning. And it's not a perfect match, obviously. We know that it's not perfect. But her hands and legs are spot on. Face is not, obviously doesn't look, quote unquote, like me. But anyway, so this, ladies, is my first attempt at painting a Caucasian baby. It was worth it to do for my mom. I loved the journey because of the reason I was doing it for my mom. I don't know if there'll be a lot of Caucasian babies in my future, but I want to show you her. I will not upload this till after my mom sees it because I don't know what all of my videos my mom does watch, and I certainly don't want her seeing her here first. I will try to video her opening her, but I don't know that I'll post it or not. But anyway, this actual blanket I'm going to wrap her in, my mom made, and the baby is dressed in most of this outfit. I have the sweater, the shirt, the shorts, and the booties, but the booties don't have the pom-poms anymore, and I don't have the bonnet, but I do have a bonnet on her that my mom also made. So I'm just going to take the blanket off. So there I am. So this is my mom's Christmas gift. The face is round, got a wide nose, nice lips, peaky eyes. But it's not, obviously going to look photographic exactly like me. But She currently is bald. The story behind that is I have an envelope of my baby hair, and it's always been in a box of photos I have, and ladies, it's not there. And I have looked high and low. I have several different things where I keep quote-unquote special memory items, and it's not in any of those places. So, and it was my error. I should have sought it out when I found the kit, and I didn't. I just assumed it was in with my photos. And so I spent about a week, and finally on Friday I thought I got to order some mohair or cut some of my own hair. But because my adult hair, not only is it darker than my baby hair, but it is, coarser, and I would much rather her have soft mohair or my baby hair. So my supplier was so sweet. I was talking with her. She doesn't carry straight hair. And she offered to try to come up with something for me when she gets back in town, but that wasn't going to work. So I did find a lovely lady who was willing to express me that mohair so it would arrive on Saturday, which she did. I mean, I paid for the express shipping, which actually cost more than the hair. But anyway, I only ordered, I believe it was 1/4 of an ounce because, you can see in my photo I didn't have a ton of hair. But anyway, the mail came and went, and it was like a guaranteed by 3 p.m. delivery, and it never came. There I am. Oh, and ears were important. They had to be flat ears because I have always had beautiful little tiny ears. So anyway, it didn't come, so I went and looked at the tracking, and it changed from Saturday delivery to Monday delivery, and so I was a little, oh my word, because I'm leaving tomorrow morning, Tuesday, and I'll show y'all her little feet, and I don't really, I can't really be rooting there, so I messaged her and asked her if she truly had sent it, overnight, and she had, and she felt really bad. So anyway, I had errands to run today, and it was showing delivery guaranteed by 3 p.m. And so she said, when it arrives, take a photo of the package and send it to me, and then obviously the tracking will show that it delivered on Monday, and then I will try to get you a refund for your shipping because it was a guaranteed overnight. So I came home, and there was not mohair in my mailbox, but a pickup slip for tomorrow. And I was a little confused, I'll be honest. So because it didn't see on the original USPS when I put the tracking in, it doesn't say signature required. So I messaged her and asked, did you ship it with signature required? And she said no. So I am baffled why they didn't leave it. So I don't know if it's because it's express, they will only leave it with a person. I don't know. So I called the post office, and they wouldn't explain to me why it wasn't left. They just said, well, you can pick it up anytime tomorrow after 8 a.m. And my plan was to hit the road at 6 a.m. So the lady was very nice and offered to refund me everything. Well, I'm not going to make her pay for the mohair. I mean, that's ridiculous. I will eventually get it. So I will be leaving a little later than intended. I will gift her to my mom bald, and then I will root her. My mom might be coming back with me, so that we can just bring her with, and I can root her. And my mom wants to stay and visit for a couple weeks. So I have to believe there's a reason. Either my trying to root her today would have been too, because again, she's going to be very sparsely rooted. So I didn't imagine. I had set aside my entire afternoon and until I was going to stay up until I finished her. So I have been staying up the past couple nights way too late, like 3 o'clock in the morning one night and after 1 the other, just, trying to get things done. So I really need to go to bed early tonight. So I have to believe either the reason is it was going to be too rushed and not turn out right, or maybe my mom, because I did end up losing all my hair a couple weeks after I was born. I was bald for almost till I was a year, or had very, very little hair around a year, but leading up to my, the first many months, I was actually a baldy. So she might say, I don't want you to have hair, or maybe I'll end up finding the hair. So anyway, I have to believe there's a reason. I'm not going to panic. She just won't have. She does have painted lower lashes and the barely their eyebrows, but she won't have upper lashes until I get the mohair. But she is sweet. And I'm very happy with how she turned out, especially since it's my first go at a Caucasian baby. And I do have to thank several people. Judy Bloyer was very kind and sent me some supplies that I didn't have for Caucasians. She borrowed me some stuff, or loaned me some stuff. I borrowed it from her. She loaned it to me. And very, very kind of her. She's been very helpful. And I have other reborn artist friends who offered to help guide me if I needed it. Debbie and Debbie and April have been huge cheerleaders as well, so thank you. And I have other friends who I show works in progress who are not part of the YouTube community. So anyway, and so I thank you ladies very much for your wisdom as you have been painting Caucasian babies for quite a while, years. And so Judy had sent me a DVD. I had one DVD that I had bought even before I took Kate Charles' class, and it was, for Caucasians, but Judy sent me a DVD. And I watched it the first night with popcorn, just like it was a movie, and then I watched it another time and took notes. And so what I did was I painted her with my notes. I did make a few changes because I'm an artist. I didn't want to paint by number, so to speak. So I did notate my changes to the things that were told, because I don't like the really, really red babies. I don't, it's not my thing. And so had I followed some of her steps, she would have been redder than she is. I love this color. I love this. And I'll tell y'all, when I took her out of the oven after I matte sealed her, I always like to feel a piece and just kind of feel that change from going from the smooth vinyl to the kind of texture feel. And I happened to do her arm, and it was this hand, and I came up like this to feel it, and my fingers did this. Look, she can hold your hand. This is an amazing kit. Just so expressive these hands are. And again, her feet too. I like that she has kind of bigger feet, not those teeny tiny feet. So anyway, this is a gift for my mom. And like I said, I don't know that I'll be painting Caucasian babies again. I may give it a go. I don't know. My love is the ethnic babies. But I do think she turned out sweet for my first go. And I think I did pretty good color-wise. I don't know if you can see the skin color of my baby. And that's what I followed. I tried to get that color. This is the closest I will ever come to a custom, ladies. And it's not really a custom because my mom has no idea, but I mean I followed a picture. But this, again, was a special case. And I just think she turned out so sweet. So please meet little Kimberly. I'm assuming my mom will call her Kimberly. I don't know that she'll spell it like I do. My mother spelled my name at birth, Kimberly. The way you see it, I legally changed it to that. So I'm guessing because that's how my mom has said if she would have thought of that, she would have spelled it that way. So maybe. So I'm going to leave the birth certificate blank. I don't know what she weighs. I guess it would change. I was going to stop at the post office since I have to be a little delayed and they'll be open, but now that I think about it, her hair, it would only add maximum half an ounce, but look at how sweet she just looks up at you guys. She says, hello, YouTube. So anyway, ladies, if my mom does come back with me and I bring her back to root, then, and this hand does it too, I will also make a video then showing you her with hair. If not, if she stays bald, this will probably be the only time y'all ever see her. So say hello and maybe goodbye to Miss Kimberly. And I am looking so forward to giving her to my mom because it's so funny. We weren't sure if we were going to make it for Christmas, and we're really praying that the weather holds up for the the journey because we are driving, and they do get snow, and they've had snow. But all she said she wanted for Christmas was me, and I thought, she's like, if you could just come, I would love to see you. I just want you for Christmas. And so all along I'm like knew I was going to be making her, and so it was just so funny that her gift is actually me. Oh, and she does have a little belly plate, which I have it right now on top of her onesie so you can actually see it, but I don't know. I think I might take it off because I don't know. I mean, she still is floppy, I guess. But anyway, that's how her belly plate turned out, ladies. But I did put it on top of her onesie because, you know, you won't see it unless you undress her. And here's the other funny thing I'll tell y'all. This set, you know, it's 47 years old, so it does still have a little give, and there are little kind of holes and stuff. And for whatever reason, her top button keeps popping, and I want the top button buttoned because only the top one is buttoned in this photo. But I didn't know, it didn't look like this would fit over her head. So I actually put her head on. I dressed her headless and then attached her head. So her head, I should actually, now that I'm thinking of it, take some zip ties with me in the event we can't get this off. If my mom wants to change her, I would hate for her to have to, you know, damage the outfit. But I figured, you know, if I'm rooting her, it doesn't matter. Her head's coming off again anyway. But just for presentation purposes, I wanted her in this outfit. So, all right, ladies, thank you very much for tuning in and listening to my story of my gift for my mom. Have a very, very blessed New Year at this point, because this will air after Christmas. Thank you so very much, ladies. Bye-bye.